Good morning, students. Good morning to all. And last day we have studied about the services of the retailers, and because of that, so our 23 chapter also has been completed. So today, just we will go to the next chapter. Today, we will go to the next chapter, chapter 24, the retailing. So already we have studied about the retailers, but in these lessons we will go to study about the meanings of retailing and describe the meaning and the types of retailing traders and the role of chambers of commerce in the promotion of international trade. So first we will come to know the meaning of retailing. The retailing is the process of selling the goods and services directly to the ultimate consumers in small quantities. So as we have studied already, so what was happened in the retailer trade, it is also considered as a retailing. Next, the types of retailers. So already we have studied about the retailers, but here the types of retailers. So throughout the world, how many types of the retailers are available? So the types of retailer also categorized into the following ways. First one, the itinerant or mobile traders. So the trader who have no fixed place of sale are called itinerants. They move from one place to another place in search of customers. They are also known as mobile traders. The mobile traders deals in low price daily usable items such as fruits, vegetables, fish, clothing, books, etc. They require small amount of investment because without having the more investment, if they are collecting some amount of the money only is enough, they can easily take the shape of the trade. So how many types of the itinerant traders are there means? First one is peddlers and the hawkers. So the peddlers are individuals who sell their goods by carrying on their head or shoulders, moving from place to place on foot. So we have seen many times in our areas, some of the laborers or some of the persons are carrying their goods in their head or the shoulders, and they will shouting on the name of the product. So the hawkers are petty retailers who sell their goods at various places such as bus stop, railway stations, public park and gardens, residential areas. So many times, so wherever we are going to the bus stops and the gardens and the parks and the residuals, so many of the retailers will sell some of the product by having the rickshaw or some of the four-wheeler cycles. And next, street vendors. The traders sit on the footpath of the road or at the end of the road and they sell their goods such as fruits, vegetables, fruits, etc. are called street vendors. So in the streets are some of the platforms, some of the people are sitting or sell their product in cheap level price. It's called street vendors. Wherever the sellers are selling their goods on the street or any of the platform of the bus stop and the railway station is considered as a street vendors. Next, market traders. The small traders open their shops at different places on fixed days or dates such as every Sunday or alternative Wednesday and so on. So normally the market traders means the weekly market. So in this weekly market, some of the trader will come and accumulate their goods and they will sell. Normally the fruit market or the flower market or the vegetable market. On the particular days only they will sell their commodities. And on the rest of the days they will never have the chance to selling the goods in this market. And the traders, those who are come and sell in their commodities in this market, they are considered as a market traders. Next, cheap jacks. Cheapjacks means those retailers who have independent shops of temporary nature in business locality or depending upon the potentiality of the area. So on the basis of availability or on the basis of season and the demand, if the persons are carrying some of the goods and the prosper area or the appropriate area, if they are selling that commodities, that called is as cheap jacks. For example, nowadays the demand for the helmet is increased day by day because of the departmental forces. So some of the vendors will purchasing the helmet from the wholesalers and they will sell in these any of the roadsides. And on the basis of seasons, some days, on the basis of the season, so many of the fruits will have more supply. So on the basis of supply, some of the people will increasing their commodities. Next, fixed shop retailers. The retailers who maintains permanent establishment to sell their goods are called fixed shop retailers. So many of the sellers always established this one of the fixed shop to selling their commodities in any of the areas. In the areas maybe localities in the center of the cities or in the street also. They do not they do not move from place to place to serve their customers. The customers only have to approach the sellers on the basis of their demand. So normally we will tell so many of the petty shops or the tea shops and the hotels also one of the example to the fixed shop retailers. The fixed shop retailers can be classified into two types on the basis of the size of their operations. They are fixed shop small retailers and fixed shop large retailers. First we will say about the fixed shop small retailers. So in this fixed of fixed shop retailers, fixed shop of small retailers. First one is street stalls. These small shops keepers are commonly found at street crossings or other busy street corners, attract the floating customers and deal in cheap variety of goods like grocery products, toys, soft drinks, etc. So in these streets, so many of the shops may be available. The nearby the schools, or nearby the tuition center, or nearby the markets, or nearby the employment office. So wherever the demand for some type of commodities is having very large, so nearby that area, some of the sellers may be established some of the goods. That is considered as a fixed shop retailers. Next, general stores. The general stores sells us a wide variety of products under the one roof. So most commonly found in a local market and residential areas to satisfy the day-by-day needs of the customers residing in nearby the localities. So general stores means nowadays we will stay so stationary stores are the fancy stores. So in these fancy stores, what are the commodities want to buy by the consumers, they can do it. From the needle to so many of the necessary goods for their home, it will bought from these shops. Next is single line stores. The single line stores are small shops with deals in a particular line of product such as garments, stationeries, textiles, medicines, shoes, and etc. So anyway, some of the fixed shops only will be there to selling the single line stores. In the single line stores, we can purchase any of the same commodities. For example, the bata shoe. The bata shoes mean are not only the bata shoe, some of the shoe are the chapel stores or any of the textiles. If you are going to the textiles, we can purchasing only the cloth. So like that, if the sellers are selling any of the single line product, that is considered as a single line stores. Next is specialty stores. The specialty stores deals in a particular type of product under one product line. For example, sweet shops specialized in Tirunelveli halwa, Bengali sweets, etc. For example, the Saravana Bhavan Hotel and the sweets, especially for the Tirunelveli halwa, and some of the product only will be there. So some of the areas maybe have the specialized or familiarity to sell the particular line of commodities. In the stores only will be sell as a special commodities. Next is second stop. Second shops mean the shops deals with second hand goods or used articles in a low price, such as books, furniture, utensils, clothes, automobiles, etc. So if you want to purchasing any of the second hand goods in this market, for that also the particular line of shops are there. That is considered as a second shops. So these all shops are a example for the fixed shop, small retailers. Next, departmental stores. The departmental stores also one of the large retail establishment offering a wide variety of products classified into well-defined departments. So the departmental store is a fixed shop large retailers. One of the example for the fixed shop large retailers. So if you are considering the features of departmental stores, first one is large size. A department is a large-scale retail showroom requiring a large capital investment by forming a joint stock company managed by a board of directors. So already we have studied about the features of the joint stock companies. So the departmental stores also may we have arranged with the help of joint stock. So there is a managing director assisted by a general managers and the several department managers. So the size of these departmental stores may be very large. So if you want to purchase any of the commodities within the single group, we can purchase all these items. Next, wide choice. It acts as a universal provider of a wide range of products from low priced to very expensive goods pin to cart to satisfy all these expected human needs under one roof. So if you want to go to the departmental stores for purchasing any of the commodities, the consumers will have one of the choice, one of the opportunity to having the wide choice. Once if you are going to the departmental stores, our choice will automatically increase. So we can purchase the all type of the commodities. So pin to car, if you want to purchase, we can purchase within the single roof or within one roof. So after went to the departmental stores, there is no need to go to the another one of the stores to purchasing any of the commodities. Next, the departmentally organized. So in this departmental store, the goods offered for sale are classified into various departments. So each department is specialized in one line of products and operates as a separate unit. So in this departmentally organized mean the departmental stores, all type of the goods will be sold by the separate department. So all the department also has many seller, those who has the specialized to selling that type of commodities. Next, facilities provided. So the departmental stores provides a number of facilities and services to the customers such as restaurant, restrooms, recreations, packing, free home delivery, parking, etc. So many of the facilities is provided by the departmental stores to the customers or consumers. So the consumers always will get the interested to go to the departmental stores only even if they want to purchase any of the product. Next, centralized purchasing. So all the purchases are made centrally and directly from the manufacturers and operate separate warehouses, whereas the sales are decentralized in different departments. Next, the advantages. So what are the advantages are there in this departmental stores mean? Many advantages we can see. First one is convenience in buying. The departmental stores provide great convenience to all the members in a family in buying almost all goods of their requirements at one place. So if you want to buy any of the commodities by any member in a family, so they will get the convenience to buying any of the commodities. So large variety of goods available in all the departments enable customers to save time and no need to run from one place to another to complete their shopping. Once if they are coming to the departmental stores is enough, they have no need to go to the another one of the place to purchasing any of the other commodities. Within a single roof, whatever they want to purchase, they can do it. Next, attractive services. So departmental stores aims at providing maximum services and facilities to the customers, such as home delivery of goods, execution of telephone orders, restrooms, restaurants, saloons, children's game centers, etc. So what are the services provided by the departmental stores to the customers? It will be attractive the customers. So once if they are went to the departmental stores, they will make the customers to come again and again to the same departmental stores. Next is central locations. So the departmental stores are usually located at central places so that more people can approach easily. So there is no need to go to take more effort to go to the departmental stores. So normally the departmental stores always located in the central place of the cities only. So there is no need. So the central is good. Next, elimination of middleman. A departmental store combines both the functions of retailing as well as the warehousing. So they purchase directly from the manufacturers and operate separate warehouses. It helps in eliminating the undesirable middleman between the producers and the customers. So normally the price of the commodities is increased only by the reasons of the middleman. But the departmental stores are eliminating the middleman. So because of eliminations of middleman, the prices also will be the same or equal or the reasonable. Next, economies of large scale operations. So departmental stores are organized at a large scale. For example, buy goods in bulk, therefore they enjoy the benefit of special discount. In turn, the customers get their goods in quality and lower prices. So whenever they are going to undertaking the large scale operations, because of that some of the economies may be enjoyed by the customers and the establishers of the departmental stores. Next, limitations. Even though if there is more profit or more advantages in these departmental stores, some of the limitations also is there. So what are the limitations means? The high cost of operations. A departmental store requires a large building with ample parking at a centralized space. It has to incur heavy expenditures or salaries, maintenance of building, customer services, advertising, etc. As a result, a plus establishment and overhead cost of operations are very high. For establishing the departmental stores will require more high cost of operations. Next, higher prices. So due to high operating cost, the prices of goods in a departmental store are comparatively high. So only the rich persons can afford to buy goods at a departmental stores. So due to the high operating cost, mostly the departmental store owner may be included all the price in these commodities, the price of the commodities. So normally the rich people only can able to purchase any of the commodities from the departmental stores. Next, distance. So normally the departmental store it is located at a central place of a city, away from people living in suburban areas have to travel a long distance to reach their service stores. So normally the locations of the departmental stores always located in the central place of the city. So those people are living in the nearby by the cities or in the cities, they only will have the chance to enjoying the facilities provided by the departmental stores. Some of the peoples, those who are living the urbanized areas or suburbanized areas, will never get this type of the facilities. Next, lack of personal touch. The management of a store finds it is very difficult to maintain personal contact with the customers. The salaried staff may not take interest in securing the satisfactions and goodwill of the customers. So normally we have knows about the features of the departmental stores. That is, there is no personal touch among the consumers and the producers. And in the same time, the salaried employees also will never get the interested to making the link between the customers and the manufacturers. So this is also one of the limitations. Next, difficult to establish. A large amount of capital investment and a large number of specialized persons are required to establish a departmental stores. So if you want to establish the departmental stores, for that the large amount of capital investment is very much important. And the large number of specialized persons, those who are having the more skill to produce and selling any of the commodities, that number of people also will be needed. So this is also one of the important. Next, high risk. So due to central locations and large scale operations, risk of loss is very high, because without predictions of the arrival and the profit of the departmental stores, if any of the persons are establishing in these areas, we will never predicting the profit. So whatever may have encouraged, some of the loss of profit or loss of risk of losses will be appear. So change in taste and fashion and market fluctuations may lead to heavy loss. Okay students, I think it's enough. So if you have any doubt, please ask me, and just to take the departmental stores and the advantages of departmental stores and the limitations of departmental stores, take as your study portions. Thank you.